Welcome to Dark Secrets Unveiled, the place where we unearth the world's darkest and most disturbing secrets. The legend of El Dorado has captured the imagination of explorers and adventurers for centuries. According to this legend, somewhere deep in the mountains and jungles of South America, there existed a city made entirely of gold, inhabited by a rich and powerful civilization. The myth of El Dorado has been the subject of countless expeditions, especially during the time of the Spanish conquest, when the conquistadors believed that finding the city would make them immensely rich. The origin of the myth. The origin of the El Dorado legend dates back to the Muisca civilization in what is now Colombia. According to the stories, the ruler of the Muisca, known as El Zipa, performed rituals where his body was completely covered in gold dust before being immersed in Lake Guatavita as an offering to the gods. This ceremony gave rise to the myth of a golden king and eventually to the idea that there was an entire city made of gold. Rumors of El Dorado spread quickly among European explorers, leading to a fever to find this mythical city. However, all the expeditions that set out in search of it ended in failure, with many adventurers dying in the jungle, exhausting their resources or disappearing altogether. The failed expeditions. One of the most famous El Dorado hunters was the English explorer Sir Walter Raleigh, who undertook several expeditions into the interior of South America in the late 16th century in search of the city. Although he never found El Dorado, his accounts detailed an exotic world full of hidden riches. Other expeditions, such as those led by Gonzalo Pizarro and Francisco de Orellana, attempted to reach the heart of the Amazon jungle, but found only suffering and desolation. Despite these failed expeditions, the legend of El Dorado continued to grow, and many believed that the city was hidden somewhere inaccessible. The truth behind the legend. In modern times, archaeologists and historians have concluded that El Dorado was never a physical city of gold, but rather a representation of the riches and spiritual power of the Muisca civilization. However, although most scholars consider El Dorado to be only a myth, the fascination with finding it has never completely disappeared. There are still those who believe that hidden treasures exist in the depths of the Amazon or in the sacred lakes of the Andes, and the search for El Dorado remains a living legend. Leave your comments below and share your opinion. Until the next mystery.